Welcome to today's project. We are gonna go through all the contents of my storage closet. And I say all, but to be fair, on the patio, my Christmas tree is still out there. The bag full of like my wreath type decorations is still out there. Like maybe 3 or 4 planter pots and a small like console table type thing, because there's plans for that in the future. But today I have 2 goals, okay? To go through all of these boxes and figure out stuff that I want to keep, stuff that I want to donate, stuff that needs to be thrown in the trash, because there are several boxes in here that I have not opened in quite some time. The second project is to do my closet swap. I will try to keep out like some short sleeves and stuff like that, but I just feel like fall is starting to fall. So like spaghetti straps and shorts can probably be put away now, and I can start bringing out like my sweaters and the like. What prompted this? Well, the holidays are coming, and because my Christmas tree is going to be getting put up here shortly, there's no better time for me to do this than now, because it would have just been a hassle for me to come in and out of my patio door and try to do this, not to mention with all of the other decorations and stuff up. Like, this just seemed like the perfect time to get it done. That's the intro to the vlog. Really ain't nothing to it but to do it. I am gonna go through everything. I have this donation box that's already going, so I'm gonna pull this out. I also have recycling that's already going. I don't know if I'm gonna need this, but like, why not? Just pull it out so it's visible.
I had one question for you. I don't know where we are, baby. We've been holding on for so long. Are you counting our days now, baby? Is the vibe still there, still strong? I don't know what to say, baby. It don't feel like you wanna talk. Or is it just me being crazy? I'm lost. Yeah, I can't help but lose it. Worry about a future.
Look what I just found. All of these seeds. Y'all remember how I was whining and crying about not having any rosemary for my arrow garden? I have rosemary seeds right here. I'm gonna set these off to the side. I have lemon balm, basil, rosemary, mesclun sweet salad mix, cilantro, and mint. I'm gonna set these off to the side so that I remind myself to figure out how to put these seeds in the arrow garden, because those pods come pre-seeded. I may just need to run to Home Depot and find myself like empty pods, but I have rosemary right here.
You know, sometimes people change, that's how it goes. Love can be confusing, wonder how we're doing. What if we go up in flames? What if we don't? What if we don't? But I know you care when I see you stare with the same look in your eyes that you used to.
Again, with the weave.
First time, it's so stupid of me, foolish of me to begin to doubt you, baby.
I highly doubt that I can fit this anymore, but I remember wearing this, and this outfit was a vibe, okay? It's a romper, and the sleeves are tasseled. For giggles, I'm gonna just tuck this off to the side just to see if I fit it, but carry on.
Cause I know you care, know you care. We've been together forever. What if good things come to an end?
Y'all, this is the dress that I wore for college graduation. There's no way. But for whatever reason, I'm a sentimental creature, so I will be keeping this. Maybe to pass on to someone else, but oh my gosh, that is hysterical.
We always say never say never. What if this is our moment? Yeah, I lose it. Worry about our future. You know, sometimes people change, that's how it goes. Love can be confusing, wonder how we're doing. What if
Do you guys remember these little cards that were super popular back in the day? Yo, I just found this one and I am cracking up. I just want somebody else to be honest with me. Like, I know we're all adults here, but do you have a stashed collection of plushies from your childhood that you just refuse to let go of? Because girl, these are mine. I'm hoping that by the time I finish this, I end up with a better container, because girl, this one is beat up. It has been through the wire. What I may end up doing though is just going to Target and getting another one of these bins, because obviously you can see that I'm trying to transition to bins that are clear, because Sometimes I just want to go out there and know exactly what is in that box without having to think about it. And having clear containers helps that. But anyway, I just wanted to ask y'all about y'all's secret stash of plushies because I know it just cannot be me. It can't possibly just be me.
Babe, when I saw you for the first time, I knew we were destined to meet. 'Cause my knees went weak, my stomach went tight.
I have come across one of my favorite boxes, which houses all of my baking, like specialty baking supplies. So in here, I've got like piping bags and piping tips and clips for when I do royal iced cookies. Like these little squeeze bottles and everything. I've got a set of tips here. I've got little bowls for when I mix different colors. I've got some miniature loaf baking pans, which actually, I think for sure I'm gonna use those this year. So I'm glad that I remembered that they're here. I've got baking, what do you call these? Muffin and cupcake liners in here. And then my collection of cookie cutters. There are so many in here. I think these, yeah, these are icing scrapers for when you're making a cake on the stand, which I have here. Like, coming across these things is definitely filling me with joy because holiday baking season, it is coming. It is coming. And I definitely plan on using this in some shape, form, or fashion. I will be making a cake of some kind. I just have not baked a cake in so long and I would really love to. And then I also feel like I should utilize some of my royal iced cookie things. Like, even if I'm not making like a whole set to gift away, I could just make a set one weekend and just like scratch that itch because it's definitely been a while since I've done that. And then just, you know, have fun making regular sugar cookies. Ugh! I'm so excited about this. This is the progress that we have made up until this point. It honestly looks like I'm creating a bigger mess, but it's kind of organized so far. Like, this stack right here is camping stuff. I just put this stuff up here. I need to find a home for this, which I think one of those boxes is coming up where this stuff needs to go. I think all three of these boxes here are Christmas. Almost certain one of these is for Christmas too. And then I've just got some like household boxes to go through. Everything in this corner so far is for donations. So this box, that is the box that just needs to be broken down, but I haven't done it yet because if I need to utilize it for donations, I can. And then this box is, what was in here? Like costumes and party type stuff was going in here. And then this one, I decided to put home stuff. So like I have so many cotton pads, and after I use these up, I'm definitely gonna explore getting the washable ones because who really needs this many? And then, yeah. What is this? A window insulation kit. I'm gonna need that coming up. And then just regular home stuff. So it feels like I'm on a roll here, like I'm making good progress. So I'm just gonna keep going. I think I have maybe, I'm gonna be generous. I think I have maybe like 2 hours worth of work left ahead of me because I'm really trying to take my time going through things to make sure that after I finish this project, I can have that sense of completion where it's just like, I didn't just graze over things. I actually took the time to look through each box and figure out whether or not this stuff is still needed or if anything needs to be thrown away. But yeah, let me get back to it.
Stay there, don't leave. Pull myself together, babe, I'm so shy. Trying to find something to say. Whatever I say needs to be right to woo you my way. Damn, I feel trapped 'cause now you're.
I think we have made it to the last box. These three here are related to Christmas, and I'm not going to go through them specifically looking for things to like take out and donate because I'm going to do that when I start decorating for Christmas. But I am going to thumb through here because I need to know two things. Do I have enough gift boxes and do I have enough tissue paper? Because I do not throw things like that away at the end of the season. If there's a gift box that I can reuse, I try to keep it. And then the same thing with gift wrap paper. If I don't use the whole pack, I don't throw it away just because the holiday's over. I will stick it in here to use for the next year. So I am gonna take a minute or two and go through these boxes just for that purpose. But the actual last box that I have to, you know, kind of sort of think hard about is this one. And this is what I like to call, let me adjust the camera. This box right here is the one that I love to call my memory box because a lot of the stuff in this box is just very, very old. So we have Time magazine cover for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. And I got doing stuff like this from my aunt. She used to preserve like so many things. Like anytime something big would happen, she would get something to commemorate that moment. And she's gone on now, but like, I always thought that that was so interesting. Like my aunt was the type of person, you would walk in her house and she would have baskets and baskets of Jet magazines, okay? When it crosses my mind, like when something big happens, I will go out of my way sometimes to just buy something. And it looks like, yeah, this one came directly from Condé Nast. It is Kamala's Vogue cover. First of all, girl, that suit is cute. That shade right there is giving. But this one doesn't even have an address or anything printed on it because it came directly from the magazine printing shop. Let me slide that back in here because I don't want to mess that up. You know what? I should actually put this one in here too while I'm at it. So yeah, I have various things like that in this box. And it's just kind of fun when I get to go through it every now and again to like take a walk down history lane. Like this is a box of memories. So like random notes and birthday cards and graduation tassels and whatnot. This is the book right here that got me through my AP English class, but I think I can pass it on to someone else via donation. What is this? Dante and the Inferno. Ciao. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. Donate. I have CDs. I don't know what's on them, but I have kept so many. It's the special commemorative edition with Michael Jackson on the cover. This must have been like around the first year. September 2008. I got the Chicago Tribune cover, okay? No, y'all not, listen, y'all not gonna do me. Anyway, I'm just gonna thumb through this box and see what I find in here that it's time for me to throw away. I doubt that there's anything though, because everything that I keep usually has a purpose. Well, except for this, it's a flask. I don't need that. Out of here.
If I can't be with you, I'd rather be by myself. No, I can't lie.
Last thing I'm gonna show y'all. At some point before I started college for real, I enrolled in an art class and they taught me how to draw cheese. And I've kept it all this time because looking at it, I can't believe that I drew this. So at some point in the near or far future, I will hang this up in its own frame just to remind myself that I can do hard things. Oh my gosh, here's another one. I think this is just of like balls or something, but it's really pretty.
I don't want anybody else. Those happy days that we once knew.
I also used to make jewelry. Like, you guys, I have had so many hobbies in my past life. So many. And this is where we are currently. There's really not very much more for me to do because this box, and this box are all empty. That is new Tupperware that I just had in the closet that's not been opened, so it needs to move to this side of the wall. That is recycling, that is trash. A couple cleaning rags. These were 3 items that I wanted to try on. That romper I told you about, there's a knit hat, and then it looks like that might be like a tank top situation. But after I go through all that, I will be good. And this is what we've got going on for donations. We have this box that we already had when we started, and then this box has been filled, which fills my heart with joy because there was some things that I just did not need to keep up in here. This box, nothing actually made it in there. And then this is everything that is going back out to the storage closet, which, I mean, I don't know if it looks all that much different, but I feel like there's a home for everything. I am going to run to Target because it's time for me to take a break anyway. I'm going to run to Target and get one more of these clear bins here because I have some stuff that's sitting up on that counter that I would really just prefer to have in a box versus being naked outside in the storage closet. So let me get all the rest of this cleaned up and then we're going to take a field trip. Okay, hold on a second. What am I actually talking about? This bin has my plushies in it. See, this is exactly why I need to have everything in clear bins. So when I go to Target, I'm gonna get two. I'm gonna get one for the plushies in there and then another one for the stuff that's on the countertop. Oh, and in case somebody was wondering, these are like old sheets that I keep for the sole purpose of doing dirty things. So like anytime I have like arts and crafts where I know that there's gonna be a mess, or something like this where I'm just carrying dust inside the house, I will use these. So I'm just gonna pop them over here and deal with those later because they just need to be washed to be used for the next thing. Thank you. So I am starving. I'm about to tear this up. Listen, I did not eat breakfast before working on that closet because sometimes breakfast can slow you down. And I didn't want to spend the time making breakfast just to get full and to not do what I wanted to do today. I think that's it. Thank you so much. I went in there legitimately just to get these two bins and walked out with a couple of other things. For one, out of juice around here, so I picked up another lemonade. I drank my last two, so I had to make something happen there. And then they were having a sale on 12 packs, so I went ahead and picked up a case of ginger ale. They also were having a sale on gingerbread houses, so I picked up a mansion. Target Circle was just coming in hot today, okay? They were having 20% off of all books, but I walked to the book section and they had this on sale for 30% off. This is Kerry Washington's memoir called Thicker Than Water. And I had my eye on this book a while back and then I forgot about it. But recently I saw a snippet of an interview that she did with Oprah and it reminded me I needed to go see if I could find this book. So I'm glad I was able to find it in store. Lotion, because we're not about to be ashy all winter long, okay? We're not doing that here. Q ginger beer. There are a couple of mocktail recipes that I want to try during the holiday season. And a couple of them I remember call for ginger beer specifically. So I got this one. And then I picked up two of these little dewdrop light sets. They were on sale as well. I think they ended up being like $3 a box because I feel like I wanted to add some twinkle lights to something last year, but I'm really not remembering what that specific thing was. So I got 2 packs. This is like 18 or 19 feet in total, so it should work for whatever that idea was. And then I stopped by my mailbox because Target made a delivery. Target, please do better with your packaging. You sent this big old box for one book. Like, help me out here, please. It's not necessary. But here we go. Here's the book. Lisa Joel, Then She Was Gone. I'm just gonna add this to my TBR because I already decided that I was gonna read Get a Life Chloe Brown first, and then I have a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4 books after I finish that one. So it'll get read at some point for sure. I'm gonna clean this stuff up because I just made a little bit of a mess. Get myself something to drink, and then we're gonna do this closet swap because I feel myself losing steam here and I really just wanna get that done. Okay, I think this is actually gonna go really quickly because it appears that I have way less clothes to swap than I thought. I feel like I had more winter stuff than this. I really don't know what's happening. I really felt like I had more winter items. And I don't see anything under my bed that is clothes related. Like, this is like hair stuff. So I guess I was wrong. So I'm just gonna start by, well, for one, I already had some stuff folded in my closet that was more so like summery. So like shorts and crop tops and things like that pulled out and set to the side, partially because they just, it didn't fit in the drawer anymore. So I think what I'm gonna do is pop in my closet and pull out things that I associate with summer. Now, to be fair, today it was 70 degrees. So if I was out like in the middle of the afternoon, I could have gotten away with wearing shorts, but I checked the weather for this week coming up and it's looking like the high is going to be 60, and you will not catch me outside in shorts in 60 degrees. So I'm just going to go ahead and pack all that stuff up. I really just want to sit on the couch because I'm so tired now, but we're going to persevere. We're going to keep going. We are women of our word around here, and we are going to keep going.
Cause I'm on that home.
I tell you almost every night, and everything is true. The feeling that you're giving me, whenever.
Unicorn is the uniform you put on, eyes on you when you perform. All right, that was pretty dang painless. I don't have anything in my dresser drawers that I would pull out because all that's in there these days are like short sleeves like this that I usually wear around the house on work from home days, and apparently when I go run errands. But this is all that I'm pulling out for summer clothes, which seems crazy. Like, I really feel, where did my clothes go? I pulled these out and I'm just like holding on to them, trying to make my mind up on whether or not I'm gonna put these away now or give these another couple of weeks, because it still could get back warm. Like, we could get a burst of like 75-degree days, and this would be nice to have like some tanks to wear underneath my long sleeves. So I think I might just like select 5 of them to keep out. And then I pulled out this dress. I think I'm gonna hang it back up in here because I have this outfit idea. I don't know if it looks childish, but I had this idea of layering this long sleeve under this dress. It's giving childish. I don't know. I had the idea of layering this long sleeve underneath this dress, rolling up the sleeves, and wearing it with some knee-high boots that I actually do not even own, girl. I don't even own no knee-high boots. But then I had another thought, whereas, okay, if that was giving childish, I could make it a little bit more grown by layering it with a satin shirt. That might be nice. I don't know. Like, do y'all see the vision? I never tried the outfit on. It just came to me one day and I was like, ooh, those might go together. Do something like this with some black knee-high boots. I think that might be a vibe. The dress looks weird right now, but honestly, the way that it's cut, it does fit my little body pretty good. So, yeah, that was just an idea I had in the atmosphere. So that's the only reason why I'm keeping this dress out. Otherwise, it would be in the pile of summer stuff that needs to get put away. Another item that I'm keeping out are these pants because, again, I feel like we could get another 75-degree day and I could wear some linen pants that day. This is probably just me trying to hang on to summer because I really just don't want winter to be knocking at my front door anytime soon. And because winter starts, technically, I think December 21st or 22nd, we have, what, just about a month until it's technically winter, and it literally has just started feeling like fall within like the last week. I'm trying to hold on to the warm weather, child. I really am. So I'm going to keep these pants out for now in the closet. I think these are my only linen pants that I kept out, which that can't be true because I know I have a green pair. So I'm going to go dig in my closet for those because I know I have them in there. Anyway, I'm going to put these back. Gonna put this dress back. and then settle on 5 like tank situations that I could wear under long sleeves. This is crazy. Like, I'm looking in this closet and it looks almost just as full as it was before. And I'm using the word full loosely, but like I really thought I was gonna be snatching clothes out of here left and right, and that's not what happened here.
Energy.
Man, I need to focus. What am I doing?
Baby, do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it, baby, spin it. Now spin it, baby, do it.
Quite simply, I could not help myself. That is one of my favorite songs, and every time it plays, baby, I'm going in hard. I can't help it. I can't help it. All right, let's undo these little bags. It's only 1, 2. I guess it's only 3 of them. So this is gonna go by pretty quick. And I'm not gonna dump them out because I feel like I took the time to fold them when I put them in these bags. So I'm gonna do myself a service and be gentle when I'm taking them out. This one is just full of pajamas. I really don't think you can see what's going on here. Hold on. Happy holidays. Oh my gosh, these ones are my favorite pajamas. I got these from Kohl's, and I would love to go back to Kohl's this year and see if they have any more. It's by the Croft and Barrow brand. They were so comfortable, and they had little doggies on them. They are adorable. Mo pajama. And then a Charlie Brown sweatshirt. Now, okay. I washed everything before I put it in this bag last year, but it's smelling weird. So all of this stuff is going to need to be washed. I think it's smelling like the design that's on this sweatshirt. Like, everything's smelling a little painty. That's weird. Yeah, it's a bunch of scarves. Love that for me. Love a good textile. And these socks. I think I got these ones from Costco last year, but these thick socks, oh my gosh, they double as house shoes for me during the winter because the floors get cold. And sometimes I just don't want to go through the trouble of finding my house shoes if they seem to like be in the atmosphere somewhere. See, now this stuff smells fine. What the heck is going on? Last bag. These are all of my winter sweaters. And I foresee myself wearing all of these. I think, if memory serves, when I went through these sweaters last year before I put them up in the bag. Hold on. I mean, the thought of you just looking at my torso this whole time was just kind of weird. So I think when I put all these sweaters away at the end of last year, I made sure to only keep the ones that I liked. So I'm not anticipating anything in this bag to be stuff that I'm just over. Although, as the season goes on, I may change my mind. And this bag that I'm about to put all this stuff in is truly going to be too big because, like, my clothes have evaporated for the warm season. I don't know where they are. Granted, I may have some stuff in the laundry that needs to be washed, but I don't think it's a lot. Summer in a bag. Mind you, I do have this bag full of summer stuff, but this is honestly just swimwear. So, you know, this is really freaky. I felt like I had way more clothes than that. I guess not. Now, I do have 2 more Space Saver bags here. So again, the next time I do laundry, and then probably like within the next 2 weeks or so, I'm going to probably have to vacuum pack a couple of other things, including those tanks and stuff that I reserved just in case we get another warm burst, because surely after the 2nd week of December, the warm days are going to be gone into the atmosphere. We're not going to see them again for the rest of the season. So I'm just going to lay these in this container here. I thought I had one more sweater I saw. Oh, you know what? One that I left on the floor. Whoops. And then another sweater there. Okay. Well, I guess it's all.
Take my chance to write upon a star. Do whatever it takes to be where you are. 'Cause you're the only one for me. Yeah, you're the only one. Person I'm gonna doubt. I wanna shout out loud that you're the only one for me.
Alrighty then. I am feeling super accomplished, y'all. Like, it is 5:57 and I have done everything that I wanted to get done today. The storage closet definitely is the one that took the most time, just because I was trying my very hardest to go through every box to make sure that I was like looking at everything, like taking stock of what I have and getting things out that were no longer serving me, child. I did end up going through those Christmas boxes, and I need to keep my eyes out for some gift boxes and gift wrap tape, but I'm good on tissue paper, which was really good to know, and I wouldn't have known it if I didn't go through that stuff. Those boxes will make their way back out to the storage closet within the next day or two. I have somebody for that, okay? So I don't have to deal with it tonight, but everything is packed up and ready to go, so it just needs to be put back out there. I do need to go out on that storage patio though. Not storage patio. I do need to go out on the patio and put my tree back in the closet because I'm thinking about it and that patio door is still wide open. I need to shove the tree in there in that bag full of like garland and stuff and at least close the door. Fall swap went well. I really do think that I am missing clothes though. Like, there's no way that my summer wardrobe fits in one Space Saver bag. Like, I get it, but also like, where are my clothes? But yeah, I hope this motivated you to, I don't know, tackle a project around your house, whether or not it's going through your storage or finally doing your wardrobe swap, because I know this weather has been absolutely crazy. So I don't think that everybody has actually gotten around to doing their closet swap yet. So I'm gonna end the vlog here and turn myself into a potato on my couch. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.